about doing a testimony for a video, and where was mine? Where was I gonna do one? Was that noble of me to ask and not do mine? Thought I could run away from it. No, Lord's saying you're not over. You're not skipping this beat. You can't skip this opportunity. I've been painting here and saying, no, it's not my time. Yes, it's your time, he said. Sitting in a chair over there, in that pink chair, like he has all week, watching me paint. It never gets old. He never gets old. Whatever my purpose and my calling is, maybe I've gotten on that path. Maybe I'm close to it. I feel like I am closer to it than I've ever been before. And you don't have to have it all together. You don't have to have the high-paying job to do something for the Lord. It's not about money. That's what I thought it was. Maybe your calling is to not have all that. Maybe that's why you don't desire the nails and makeup, and I never did. There's a reason. Do I know my reason? Am I listening? Am I listening to my dad's sermons? Well, yeah, I did a lot this past week when I used them for video clips, and that's when I found the Lord's calling to make those videos. And I used to make them in a community in Prestonsburg, and then I stopped. And why did I stop? I thought, I just complained, like I didn't have enough time to do God's word or God's will in my life. And he gives me that time. I'm doing it right now while I paint. Are you willing to give that time? Me? Do I want to paint this wall? Do I want to prime it and go back over when it's not the same color? No, not really, but here I am painting away, painting over, making it look new again. And how does it apply to my life? And therapeutic, they say, but I don't know about this corner up top. Might have to skip the beat up here. It's 2:00. And what do you do for your mom time? Usually I sit down and check out the social media. Today I'm sweating. Did I want to do this? No. Did I pick this dirtiest house in the house to clean for some reason? I don't know. Why did I pick the dirtiest room? Maybe because I needed cleaning. The dirtiest, nastiest, dustiest, filthiest room I am cleaning for me in my house. We serve the Lord in my garden. And outside this window is my garden, and it's growing. As the paint drips. I'll do the floor next. Making this look all new. Scrub the floor next with my hands and feet, maybe. Get down all the way, dirty. Because it is the dirtiest place in the house. It has been since I moved in. And it's not anybody's fault. It's just, we had kids and the motivation hasn't been there until now. And now I realize I've been so walled up. And it's not really punny. It's true. Because as I look at my carrots, I think you haven't cared at all. I haven't cared at all to dig up the scummiest part of my life or looked at it in a better perspective than I have. I've been so covered up by anxiety and hurt from the past. And I thought I fixed it when I moved to Newburgh, Indiana. Got away. Guess I was like Jonah and Nineveh. And I went to Asheville and got offered a job roasting at a company in Asheville, downtown. And he said, "Do you want this job?" And I chose my family over him. I chose my family over that roasting job, over his offer. And why did I do that? They always say there's no place like home, but what did I realize God was calling me home at that point? I don't know. Was there a yearning to be around the people that support me the most? Yes. Did a nice man walk into my life? Yes. Did he go canoeing out on Lake Junaluska with me by the mountains? Yes. That place was beautiful. And I think that reflection, that time there, even though I'd planned to stay and work there longer at the coffee store everything was so high. Rent was so high. I wasn't going to make it over there by myself. And reality was not that I couldn't, it was just that it wasn't for me at that time. I'm looking at the beats. I can't beat yourself up. It's funny. God has a sense of humor. And the red buds and the water and the trees, they'll soon have green leaves. Oh, they do. Some of them actually are starting to have green leaves. But I'm supposed to be here. And I hadn't been able to find my calling or my purpose until I stopped being so walled up. Trying to paint things over and over and over again until I had layers of excuses, layers of sin, or layers of insecurity. That's a good one. Layers of insecurity. I never understood what my purpose was. And I think I'm finding it. I'm finally finding it. I don't have to be a doctor. I don't have to be that's not my calling. That might be your gift. My sister does a pretty good job of what she does, and that's what the Lord called her to do. Same with my brother-in-law. If you're called to be a teacher, you're called to be a teacher. Follow God's calling. And there's some very great teachers around here, and I hope my kids get to experience your gifts in your classroom. You help shape
their future, help protect them. We all can't do it alone. We all have different parts that we're supposed to respond to, and if we're not responding to them, we're missing out. What's your part in the community? How's God calling you, and what is He calling you to do?